If I want to make sure that I have great sex, what are some of the foundational things that I need to be thinking of in terms of my lifestyle?
Yeah, so there's 4 main pillars of sexual health. And I like to think of it like your sexual health is your house, and these pillars are the foundation. And if you don't have the foundation, it doesn't matter what else you do. You can try to do everything else to patch up your house, but it's always going to break again because the foundation's not there. So you've got fuel, and fuel is how you nourish your body. A lot of the data I'm going to talk about is about men because there's just a lot more data on men and sexual health. But that doesn't mean that the same things don't apply to women. There's just less robust data on it. So when you talk about fuel, the Mediterranean diet is the most studied diet. So including things like healthy fats like avocados, leafy greens, nuts, and we're going to talk about nuts in a little more detail. These things are super helpful. And obviously having lean proteins, having an abundance of fruits, which we're going to talk about as well. There's a study called the Health Professionals Follow-Up Study. There was 20,000 men. And they saw that men who adhered to a Mediterranean diet had a 22% lower risk of erectile dysfunction. So what specific things in that diet, right? People are always like, what are the superfoods I need to have? Almonds are great, but pistachios, they actually did a study on pistachios where they looked at 100 grams of pistachios. Guys ate 100 grams of pistachios every day, and they saw a decrease in erectile dysfunction.
So pistachio nuts will make my penis harder.
I mean, so I always say, like, I don't love to talk about superfoods because then people are like, oh, I just got to eat pistachios and it's all good, right?
Yeah.
It's part of a whole diet. But certainly having nuts because they have great omega-3s, they have healthy fats. These are the reasons that they really sort of improve diet. Fruit, anything that has sort of flavonoids, so like colorful fruit, like blueberries, citrus fruits, lycopene, which is red fruits, all of these things improve antioxidants and also have been shown to reduce the incidence of erectile dysfunction. So having stronger erections, specifically blueberries actually came out to have, I think, something around 20% also improvement in erectile function when you're eating blueberries regularly. So lots of, I think, things in the diet that can be helpful. Also, fiber is one that we don't talk about enough. When you eat fiber in your gut, it converts to short-chain fatty acids. These short-chain fatty acids then sort of have these endothelial protective mechanisms. They protect the blood vessels. They make them healthier. And so when your blood vessels are healthy, you get better metabolic health. So you get less diabetes, less high blood pressure, less high cholesterol. And all of these things together improve erectile function. So I think making sure that you meet the criteria for fiber, which is 38 grams for men, 25 grams for women, is really, really important. And then obviously managing your calories in a maintenance, right? Because we don't want to gain weight because excess adipose tissue or excess fat also puts you at higher risk for erectile dysfunction and other sexual dysfunctions.